Market rebound in full swing. Bitcoin's strategic reserve and the crypto summit are lighting the fuse. Today, we're diving into the catalyst driving the surge, breaking down Bitcoin's weekly candle reversal, spotlighting Mr. Miggles, and even touching down on the moon landing. Charts, opinions, and my unfiltered take. Let's unpack it all right now. Let's start with a kind of a dark cloud this morning. Okay, I figured this was going to happen because of the big move up on Sunday. All right, there was gonna be a wick, right? Because we're looking at the CME futures futures chart, and they don't open Saturday and Sunday. Okay, so there was a gap here. This one was partially closed at 78,720 was as low as it goes, and this thing kind of drops down to, not kind of, it does, depends on how you measure it, but it drops down to $78,000. Okay, so that's something to keep in mind, but it was pretty much closed. I don't know if we come back down here. It's possible, right? I didn't think we were going to come back down here when we were up here, and we did. We're a lot more closer now. I would have liked to have seen it spend a couple of days here, but what caused this move up, we're going to get into that. But it caused a gap, right? So right now it's kind of dropping back down. For it to fill this gap completely, it would have to go down to 85,835. Okay, so keep that in mind, boys and girls. 85,835. Those of you that saw this move up and didn't buy when this thing was down here, maybe you will have another chance. Okay, so keep that in mind. But that's kind of like the dark cloud. Now let's take a look at Bitcoin. Although it's giving back some of these gains, what happened over the weekend? Why did this pump on Sunday? Well, because the president of the United States, Donald Trump, said that they're talked about a strategic reserve. Okay, he talked about a strategic reserve that includes Bitcoin, Ethereum, Cardano, XRP, and I believe Solana. Let me just confirm. Cardano, XRP, yeah, Solana, Cardano, yeah. Okay, so those are the ones: Ethereum, Solana, Cardano, XRP, Bitcoin, and Bitcoin. Okay, so those are going to be in the strategic reserve. I was watching Twitter. Some people weren't too happy with XRP and the other ones, but it is what it is. It caused that big move, as you can see right here. Okay, with in the chart, right? Over $330 billion added to the crypto market in the past 4 hours. Okay, so that was pretty interesting right here. Crypto reserve that includes XRP, Solana, and ADA. Okay, so people are kind of divided regarding the altcoins that went in. I think it's good. I'm bullish, right? That'll help altcoins as well, right? As Bitcoin starts dropping right now, but we might know the reason why. Fill this gap that I mentioned to you. So hopefully, if it does, I'd rather it does it sooner than later, right? Hopefully, the beginning of this week, it boom drops down, gets people scared again, then it starts coming back up. Also, another catalyst, the crypto summit, the White House first ever crypto summit that's coming up this week. So that should be interesting. And based on that, things could definitely move. Why is this not loading right? Based on that, things could definitely move. Okay, so it will be really interesting to see what happens there. But right now, because of this gap, I'm thinking it closes it first. Ideally, I would like to see it close first. I would like to see it come up and then have this thing down here where it could come back down later. If it happens, I want it to happen right now, soon, this week, today, hopefully, and then that's it, where we are on our way back up, because the strategic reserve and the crypto summit are going to be catalysts. And I mentioned that we need catalysts, right? We need catalysts for Bitcoin to start moving up. So let's see what happens there. Right now, facing a strong rejection, trying to get back into this triangle, which today we'd have to get above 94,933. Will we get there or not? I don't know. Let's look at other aspects of the market. Actually, no. First, let's see how the weekly closed, because the weekly showed us a really interesting pattern. All right, I mean, not a pattern, candle close. Okay, this is the candle close of the weekly, previous one. All right, as you can see, huge wick down here, 78,200. And then that's all it is, just a wick and then a small little body. Usually this formation at the bottom of this, right, or at the top, signals a reversal. Okay, so this is a reversal, although we're having this type of day, but this could just be another wick. Okay, again, this is the weekly time frame, so we have to see how this candle closes on Sunday. Now, when we were way down here at the beginning of the week, it looked improbable that this was going to happen, but this is kind of like the second most ideal opening. What would be the first? A green body above, right? Green body above, and we just closed right on this line, essentially, right? 94,300. Okay, so let's see if it builds on that this week. Hopefully, this is just the wick that it's forming, and then kind of the body will be up here and back into this triangle. That's going to be my guess. Okay, so that's that. This is positive. This is positive, guys. Right? Other positive things, let's take a look. Go back to the daily. DXY turned out to be so far a fake out. Let's see if it keeps dropping. Next area of well, first I got if we drop past 106.59, the next area of support would be 105.68. Ideal. That's what we like to see, right? Let's see how the Dow Jones closed up last week. NASDAQ also closed up last week. Just came in, so I lost my train of thoughts here. Just looking around, the NASDAQ, the Dow Jones, the NASDAQ, the Dow Jones, and the S&P. Let's see how this week closes. Although last week all three of them closed green. Let's see if that continues. Let's take a look at the 2-year bond yield. Oh yeah, that's beautiful. Look at that. Nice, beautiful drop from this triangle. That's ideal. The 10-year. Oh yeah, that's ideal, guys. Things are looking good. Other aspects are looking good to have a Bitcoin run, guys. And that news is huge. That news is huge. All right, gold. All right. So if we do end up having a drop today, the reason is probably this. All right, this gap, guys, and it looks like it's on its way. It looks like it's on its way, so that's good. If it closes today, ideal. Let's do a break, close down 85,720, and then let's move back up. Or maybe it might even come back down and close this completely. That would scare the crap out of people. But look how quickly things turn around, guys. Okay, in one day, on a Sunday. All right, when things are looking like this got back gains. Saturday and Sunday got back gains of what, 5 days of losses? Almost five days of losses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Almost completely 5 days of losses, guys. Okay, so things happen really quickly. Okay, if they drop, don't get scared. Don't get scared. It's a huge opportunity. All right, I think that's pretty much it. That's where I want to start, you guys. Let's take a look quickly at Bitcoin dominance, kind of moving up after this drop down. I heard it dropped down to 50% dominance, but I don't see that. It dropped down as low as 60%. So I think that was an error on part of the news outlets. Others, okay, after this big move up, we couldn't hold this area of 262,000. We need to hold that area, all right, to kind of build on top of that. All right, that'll be the next area. Right now would be resistance, but that would be the next area of support as well. Right now we're at 250 billion. We need to get above 261 to start kind of building up. All right, so keep that in mind. Quickly, let's look at something that we haven't seen in a while. Okay, after this big move up, XRP, this is drop. If XRP is going to be in the strategic reserve, expect the price of XRP to go up, guys. All right. And let's take a look at my Fantastic Four, Mr. Miggles, after this big move up, drop. I'm gonna guess all of them are gonna drop like that. Toshi, same thing. But you guys already know. I think Toshi might be coming back, might be coming down here. Let's see what happens here. Hopefully, if it can hold on to that. But if we look at an alternative chart from Bitmart, it's holding on to this line right here, which is at 3046. So maybe it doesn't drop down all the way. So let's see which one is right. So far, this one kind of looks right. But I mean, this is Bitmart. All right, so it's a little different. And this is the Uniswap. So it is slightly different. Let's see what happens there for Toshi. KeyCat, after this nice move up, it's coming back down. So you guys might, for those of you that didn't get in, you're having a second shot at the apple, a second bite at the apple, guys. Ski Mask Dog, that was just dogging me. This is Ski Mask Dog. It hasn't dropped too much. Wow, up to 8 cents, and it was as low as 5 cents down here, even lower, 5 cents. Benji, another one after this big, huge move up, coming back down. Volatile, but remember what I mentioned yesterday regarding these meme coins. The SEC said meme coins are not securities, so these things are going to get listed in a lot of places, especially the ones I'm bringing to your attention. They're going to get listed, and they are going to fly. All right, there's a couple of good bullish catalysts right now. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens to Bitcoin. Again, I kind of want it to drop, fill this gap, because I don't want this to be looming over our heads. Right now, it's partially filled. All right, but let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Keep an eye on that. Okay. Cool, guys. I think you're pretty much caught up to what happened over the weekend and how we can start this Monday to get an idea of what can possibly happen, okay? So we'll leave it there. Guys, if you can, please like, please subscribe, please leave a comment. Trying to grow the channel. All that stuff really does help. With all that said, I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a good one. Peace.